It does feel like a proper Sunday today.
Yeah, now with the steam coming out the cup of coffee,
It's nice, isn't it?
and you have a very relaxed home.
Aye.
Well, right now. Yeah, we start talking. The reason for the atmosphere in here has to be the dog.
I would agree. Yes.
It brings me down.
I try my best. It's a feng shui.
The feng shui.
The feng shui.
Feng shui.
Yeah, I just wanted a nice chilled out home. I think when I lived with my parents, I lived a very cluttered life.
Yeah, your mum and dad have a lot of stuff.
They have a lot of stuff, and in my bedroom, where I spent most of my time, there was also a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So I think now that I'm here, I'm just like, no stuff. Absolutely zero stuff.
It's just the fact that there's like stuff in this house that was in that room.
I've got more rooms to put it in. It makes life
spread out
easier.
across an entire house.
Yeah, no, it's nice.
So we recorded a podcast episode on Thursday, and then I fucked up and it broke.
So here we are.
So we're now in Gary's house. Today is Sunday, and it's a nice Sunday. So we're recording in Gary's house for the first time, enjoying it on a couch.
Mm-hmm.
It's much more comfortable. It is a bit weird though, because you are behind me, because I don't want to sit back any further, because I will sit on the dog.
He's fine. He's
He's
fine.
so happy. Right, I'll get the thing up that I'm definitely gonna fuck up.
Just stay on script. You got this. I believe in you.
Okay. Hello and welcome to another episode of Dead and Friends podcast, the podcast where two dudes who don't know anything talk about everything. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to the Instagram, Dead and Friend Podcast, where you can hit the link in our bio. Find all the platforms we're currently on. If you like this episode, please share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with all the good people. It will really help us out, keep this going, because we enjoy it and we hope other people enjoy it. We're going to grow a little cult here and move to the woods somewhere. My name is Craig Jimison.
And I am Gary Gordon.
That went all right.
That was the best it's been. Absolutely the best it's been.
If we seem distracted, by the way, where the camera is right now is directly in front of Gary's TV, and we have last night's SummerSlam on, and this is the first time I've watched any fucking wrestling since last year's WrestleMania. Or was it this year? I can't even remember. It would have been this year.
It's the last one since I did the last one, which was also...
It's the last one since I did the last one.
It's the last one since the last one. Okay.
So I have no fucking idea what's going on. So all of a sudden, the person that Gary went to school with is a superhero.
She's a superhero.
Which I'm so confused by, because the last time I saw her, she was definitely a goth.
Aye, last time I saw her, she was a goth as well.
Which was
I just remember like
when
flicking
you were
through
13.
Instagram one day and I saw that she had the superhero thing on. I was like, well, I guess I can believe that too.
That is now happening.
She played the viola.
Is that what you remember?
Aye, we were in the orchestra together.
So were you in like the same year?
No, she was 2 years above me.
Right,
I believe.
okay.
I believe.
So we're talking about WWE superstar Nikki Cross, who's Gary's closest friend of all time. Speaks to her every day.
Every single day.
Yep. They've kept in close contact while she's gone through her transition of becoming a superhero.
Yep.
Yeah, so she's fighting right now, and I honestly have no fucking idea what's going on. Supposedly all of the people that I liked are no longer in WWE either.
They went through a great purge of just all the good gens.
Of all the talent. So there's like Aleister Black isn't there anymore, who I really liked. Braun Strowman.
He's at AEW now.
Obviously.
Braun Strowman is just...
He'll probably retire.
I think he's just getting ripped again. Like, not that he wasn't already ripped, but I think he's going back to being like world's strongest man shit. Like,
Fuck with that.
yeah.
He's a big boy.
Who else is away? Andrade's away. Bray Wyatt's away.
Bray Wyatt. You know what I mean? That was like...
It made no sense.
That was like one of their biggest...
Daniel Bryan's away.
What?
Aye.
Who is left? Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar, and Goldberg.
You thought you were going to say Bobby Lee. My brain was just
Bobby Lee live.
Oh, can you imagine if Bobby Lee was a wrestler?
I would love it. I mean,
I'd watch
he wrestled in high school. Like, that was his thing.
Did he?
He was a
actually?
fucking huge, but like not
huge.
not a huge wrestler, not like sports entertainment wrestling,
like
actual
Roman Greco.
proper fucking wrestling. Supposedly, it was like amazing.
That's insane to me. Absolutely insane.
Both him and his brother were just like
Wow.
mad wrestlers.
Wow.
It's because like it was the same kind of thing that I've said to you before. He has like such a low center of gravity that you can't knock him over.
Yeah.
He's like a fucking panda.
Like a panda.
He's like a panda. Man,
We got the dog today,
we
so
do
that's
have
good.
a dog. I don't know if dog is in sight of the camera.
I don't know if he is, but he'll be there.
He's coming.
I feel like today he'll make an appearance.
after ignoring his last
After
time,
ignoring his last time.
just straight up didn't want to be involved.
Straight up.
So-
Ignorant.
The last episode was actually a lot of fun. And it was a really good episode, and I'm still upset. Like, I went on to edit it and just realised that all I could hear was Gary's voice.
This is what happens when you pay bottom dollar. You you get the kind of high quality production value.
Yeah, because
Joe Rogan has this all the time, you know?
must do. He's
He
definitely.
must.
He's definitely getting to the end of the day. The next day, he's recorded and trying to edit it himself.
Sat on his laptop. So funny.
Oh my god!
Imagine.
Nah, you take too long. Oh goddamn!
Did she reverse it? I don't know what's going on. Wrestling's so weird just now. Like, wrestling is weird as a concept.
Oh, always has been.
Yeah, it always has been. But it's...
Come on.
Come on. This is whack. It's so whack. Oh, man. Hey, I can't wait to look like all these wrestlers. I'm joining the gym again this week.
So you're gonna come out the gym next week looking like Charlotte Flair?
I'm start wearing a pink bikini.
Oh my god, I would be so fucking hard
Gonna
if you just walked out of the gym.
grow my hair. Get better tits. Oh my god, her stomach. Did you see her stomach there?
No.
She looked like her dad. Like,
Oh no.
her stomach looked
Her
like her
dad
dad.
doesn't even look like her dad. Ric Flair has been wearing a mask of himself for about 5 years now.
I can't wait to tan so I can become a real wrestler.
Oh my god, imagine you start tanning as well.
I
Oh,
saw-
dog's me.
I saw a guy coming out of the sunbeds on the corner yesterday.
Uh-huh.
The most peely wally guy I've ever seen in my entire life. I was like, did you just come out of there? Because go get a refund. You look awful.
I did nothing for you, man.
You're a dead human being.
They fucking scare the shit out of me, man.
What, the sunbeds?
Aye. I don't know what it is.
Just
Just
6
like
minute holiday.
because it's a 6 minute holiday. I think it's just like it's like a bright coffin to me. It's just like a fucking BioLite lined coffin.
Bright coffin.
Yeah, freaks me the fuck out. And also like, I don't know. I don't really care. I guess
I like a tan though.
but you tan really well.
Look at this stupid fucking line here. Like,
You're super fucking pale
White.
up top. But I mean, that's all you did during the like couple of days where we actually had some sunshine here. That's like all you did was fucking sat outside, just like
yeah.
burn me.
I'm missing going on holiday. I didn't think I would.
Ah, yeah.
I miss it. I'm stuck on this rock and I actually can't go it.
When was
That's-
the last time you were actually like on holiday?
Last January.
Where were
Which
you?
isn't that long ago. I was in Tenerife. I think
So you were.
it is where I got coronavirus because I'm sure I had it.
Oh really?
So when I was on holiday, I had the classic symptoms: the headache, the cough, chest, sore throat. I could taste everything. That was fine. I was just fucking done. I was so done.
I
And I was just like,
unwell.
I was just like, I've obviously just been in the sea too many times because apparently that is how it
Because
works.
I am now turning into a jellyfish.
I am a doctor, and this is exactly how it goes.
Dr. Gordon, yes,
Yes,
thank you.
thank you. So I got all the symptoms. I still like whatever, live my life because I didn't know any better.
Yeah, I mean at that point, January, like
They were talking
we were
about it.
we were
but
ignorant to it more than anything. Like
Yeah.
we knew it was a thing, but it was in like China and wherever was getting like really fucked by it at
China.
the time.
China.
Yeah, and then everyone's like, "Fucking call it China virus and shit."
Yeah, that was.
But
What is it?
So we
Trump
were.
called it Kung Flu.
I mean, massive piece of shit move, but also hilarious.
That is funny. Kung flu.
Easily the funniest thing he's ever said.
Bruh. But anyway, yeah, I convinced myself I didn't have it, and then we got back into Glasgow Airport, and they had like a checklist on one of the pillars at the like luggage thing, the carousel, and I was just standing next to it, and I was like, oh, tick.
Oh, shit.
God damn it. I have all of these. And then I went home, and that was it.
That's a crazy thing, like back in the kind of early stages
but then
of the corona.
2 weeks when I got home
Uh-huh.
from Tenerife, a resort round the corner from us, the entire hotel had to quarantine. Like, it just got shut the fuck down.
Oh, shit.
So it was literally around the corner. What's to say I didn't have that?
Yeah, there's nothing saying you did, but that's the thing, is there's so many people, like, I could have had it at some point.
What they were saying was,
don't really
like,
know.
if you have had it, the second shot of your vaccine can hit you hard. And as we know,
You were floored.
it kicked my cunt in.
Yeah.
So maybe I have had it. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You're still here.
I'm still here.
You're still breathing.
Unluckily.
I don't think I've had it. Like,
No.
but I've definitely not had any symptoms like it, at least at the beginning, before everybody knew what it was and shit.
There's a man in the crowd that just wearing a neutral Milk Hotel t-shirt.
Oh, really? Like, hey, guy.
Hey, 90s emo fan, what you doing? Wear other clothes. Oh my god.
Oh, no. Superheroes do tap out.
Oh no.
Oh, shit, that's a total fucking spoiler, isn't it? If you ain't watched SummerSlam, then you're probably, like, not a virgin. Because why else would you watch this shit?
What's she doing?
Like, what?
Obviously, she's the new women's champion. This is the thing that winds me up about wrestling. Is like, you're only going to win if your last name's Flair.
Yes. I mean, that must be what, like fucking number 12? Number 13 she's held that title?
It must be. She's like going for her dad's like
Ridiculous. 16! Was that fucking Ric Flair or was that Booker T? Now, Booker T was 10 times, wasn't he? Or, oh no, it was 5 times.
He was 5 times.
Five times.
5 times. Yeah.
Oh, King Book. I fucking loved him, man.
Charlotte Flair. How many times you won it? Go on.
Could you not actually Google how many times she won the title? Because then it'd be so much quicker than you trying to find it.
Okay.
Fuck's sake.
I mean, there's literally
Amateur.
a bit on. There's a bit
Look
on.
at this arm, by the way.
What?
That's some mad reach.
Has got some mad reach, yes. She is the WWE Raw 6-time women's champ, 5 times SmackDown's women's champ.
So 11.
Yep.
If you take them all in. Because
Yeah.
but then you've got like fucking
Then
NXT
she won the
women's and
NXT. She won the NXT twice,
shit. Right.
and then she won the Divas once.
Remember the Divas Championship? That bit was fucking so gross.
The one that got cum done.
Was that one?
Aye.
I thought that was the NXT one. I think it come done. So gross.
So gross.
So gross.
So gross, but it is what it is.
I mean, the title belts are much nicer now.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, I've never got over how much I loved the fucking Intercontinental Championship. Remember the
With the
blue
white-
one?
But I like the white strap.
Yeah?
I was a white strap.
Was that the
guy.
one that Cody Rhodes brought back? And then as soon as Cody Rhodes left, they
Yeah,
fucking
just
binned
fucked
it.
So disrespectful.
So fucking shitty because he had barely even brought it back, and they were just like, nope.
I also like Big Goldie. You know when they brought over like the heavyweight one from WCW?
Yeah.
Man, Big Goldie looked sick. But then that's why I kind of like the AEW one, because it kind of reminds me of
The oldie one.
Oldie Goldie.
Oldie Goldie.
Even though I never watch AEW, because I barely watch this, and this is the one I'm meant to like.
Yeah. I mean, I tried watching AEW when it kind of first came about, because I was like, oh, Chris Jericho's cool. I guess Kenny Omega's
he's
kind of
not.
cool.
And neither of them are.
Yeah.
I just don't. They're just. At the beginning, they were like, "This is not a place for like ex-WWE guys."
That's all it is.
It's just
Sting.
ex-WWE guys.
John Moxley.
But really, Sting is an ex-WCW guy. He was only in WWE for like a little
Yeah, I
while.
suppose because he was even in TNA.
And he was,
for
like-
so much longer.
It
than
took him
in
until he was about
WWE.
70 years old before he was in WWE. So, but you've got like, so you get Cody Rhodes, you've got Chris Jericho, you've got
John Moxley. or Dean
Yeah,
Ambrose.
John Moxley. You've got fucking
Well-
Andrade, Ali Black. You've got Rusev.
Rusev,
You've got
yeah.
fucking man. They're all there. Like
Wasn't Christian Cage
Christian
there
Cage.
for a while?
aye, Christian Cage is still there.
Still there.
Aye.
And then like the two guys that used to run around with AJ Styles,
AJ Styles.
the Bullet Club. What were those guys?
Oh, the
called again?
club. Yeah, the Good Brothers.
Yeah, those two. They were
Luke
there for a
Gallows
while.
and Carl Anderson. They were
Those
sick.
two.
I like the Good Brothers.
And then what was there was a tag team that you were like
The
obsessed
Revival.
with.
Because he
You
was
fucking loved them.
because he was Scott Dawson in WWE,
Ah.
and I really wanted to like shave my beard the same as him, like because he had like the big like,
Oh, yeah.
handlebar thing, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
shaved that, and I would look terrible with it, but he looked unreal. He looked so cool.
He didn't.
Yes, he did, because it was him, and he owned it. You know, like I don't think anyone else could have pulled it off. And
Mhm.
also, he was a wrestler, so obviously he looks like that.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
he could look
It's
like,
like-
whatever he wants.
It's like if you look at Andy Williams from Every Time I Die before he joined AEW, and then now he's obviously made that choice of looking like
Oh,
that
yeah.
because he's a wrestler now.
Yeah, he can do what he wants.
Like he's a proper fucking like everybody wants to see him wrestle type wrestler.
He is the king.
He actually looks fucking maniacal now.
He does. He looks great.
See, because
And
he's
this
like,
is another reason why I would want to watch it, because I think he's so cool, you know?
Mhm.
Like, I think it's amazing that he does wrestling and all that, like, because it's just so different from music. But I guess you
Yes.
grow up watching wrestling, you grow up listening to metal and stuff. They kind of cross
yeah,
over.
there is a lot of crossover. I mean, maybe not so much now
Yeah.
because it's all like pop shit that they use in like promos and stuff,
Yeah,
especially in WWE now. So you're a bit
Cardi
like, oh, well,
B
this
is
whack.
literally the song of SummerSlam, you know?
Trash human being. Trash human being.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
back in our day, it was like fucking
Stained.
saliva.
Seven Dust.
Limp Bizkit played at one point.
Like Godhead or
Fucking-
something.
Fucking POD played one year at WrestleMania. PO fucking D, because they did
And then
the
you had-
soundtrack for the theme music for Rey Mysterio.
Wow. And then you had Motorhead play
Triple H's
like Paul.
like Paul.
Like Paul down at the ring. Was that WrestleMania 17? Because he had like the same beard as Lemmy, even though Lemmy had shaved it off by this point.
It was just like, oh, it was like, you don't watch The Office, do you?
I haven't seen a lot of The Office.
So
No.
there's an episode where like BJ Novak's character has like a goatee, and then Steve Carell's character tries growing one as well. And then he's like, oh, look, we're goatee brothers. That probably happened with Triple H and Lemmy. And Triple H grew his beard like Lemmy's. We're like, oh, cool, man.
I was like,
And Lemmy was
yeah,
just
this is great.
sick.
yeah, yeah. Oh, thanks for ruining my life. You know that thing everyone knows me for? No longer a thing.
Oh. Yeah, wrestling's weird.
Wrestling's weird.
Has always been weird, but it's kind of whack weird now. Hold on, are they doing?
Yeah, they're doing like the Brood thing. Like
What
it's
the
sick.
fuck?
Yeah.
But it's only him.
Aye.
There's no Gangrel.
But they did the thing.
Oh my god!
I saw that. That was
That's
she
actually-
was she was straight up shook, that woman. She had no idea what was going on. Imagine Gangrel came back.
Is Gangrel still even breathing?
He's a vampire. He's gonna live forever.
I mean, I was just talking about how fucking whack it is, and then as soon as I saw a bucket of blood being dipped on somebody, I was like, oh, that's sick!
But also, that's why we loved it. We were able to like suspend our disbelief for a little while.
Yeah.
You know? And
Yeah.
we were able just to go, this is corny as shit.
Yeah.
But it just made us laugh, and it really, I think The Undertaker, you know, like The Undertaker is like, when you think about what it actually was, the dumbest character ever.
I still remember vividly being 13 years old and actually thinking that Undertaker had been buried alive for real.
Yeah, because
Was
they said a
actually-
buried alive match, and I was like, well,
actually
obviously that's what
dead.
it is.
Because it was like fucking him against Vince McMahon, and then it was like the betrayal of his brother,
Mhm.
and then Kane came out and fucking buried him. So it was like, obviously, I mean, I don't even fucking know. What WrestleMania are we on just now? Because that was WrestleMania 20 that
30 something?
happened. Or it was like the fucking Survivor Series before WrestleMania 20. So I'm trying to think like how old I would have been. I would have been like 12 or 13, I reckon.
Are we on 37? Yeah.
Fucking hell. So 17 years ago.
Ugh.
So I would have been 11. Sorry, I would have been 11 years old watching that. believing every fucking second. I still remember like my heart being in my throat and shit, thinking like, oh my god, the Undertaker is actually dead.
And then I came back and they were like, "Oh, the dead man," and I was like, "What? He's an actual dead man."
I had the fucking Undertaker theme tune on my goddamn MP3 player after that WrestleMania because it gave me goosebumps every time I listened to it because of that WrestleMania.
Walking to school and then as soon as it comes on, you just start walking so slow.
That's the reason why WrestleMania is 4 hours long, because 2 hours of it is Undertaker walking to the ring.
What's he wearing?
He looks like he's in like a fucking low budget production of Les Mis.
There he is. I'm going to have to watch this again later on. This is what's happening now. I'm suckered in again. He is handsome.
He is a handsome fella.
He is. CrossFit Jesus on your cell bed.
CrossFit Jesus. Have you seen his dick?
No.
Have you not seen his dick?
No.
You not seen his dick?
I don't see his dick.
His dick pics.
No.
I've seen his dick.
Aye.
Pretty nice, man. I'm not gonna get it up.
Yeah, don't. That's an incognito search if ever I've heard one. Seth Rollins' cock.
Oh man, just try to break the internet and stuff. Just leaking his dick pic. It's like Chris Evans. Chris Evans had a fucking dick pic leak as well. Captain America.
Captain America.
Captain America's penis is on the internet. Because what I think what the story, he was so unapologetic about it. He was just like, it's happened, I don't really care. So it was like, what I think happened is he took a screenshot of his camera roll to show somebody something, but further back in his camera roll from the picture he was pointing to was a picture of his dick.
Oh my god. Wow. Imagine he's got a fucking throbber.
I mean, you can't really tell because it's like a little picture.
It's like wielding Mjolnir. Yes! Marvel jokes.
I actually sat and watched Infinity War last night.
Really?
And from, you know, in like the kind of the ending part after the battle at Titan where Thanos comes to like Earth or he comes to Wakanda.
Yeah, whatever it is.
From the moment where Wanda turns round to like start fucking up the Mind Stone until like the end credits roll, I was just in tears.
I cried in the cinema when I saw it.
Oh my god, it's so fucking intense.
I'd love to know if he's coming out to like the actual BROOD soundtrack.
Just turn the sound on.
Nah.
I'll mute it.
Nah, it's fine. We'll do it later.
As you're gonna sit and rewatch. Oh my god, he's even got fire and shit.
Well, that's how they used to come up to the ring, wasn't it?
Yeah, they came from underneath.
Please do that. Please do that. That would be so. Yes.
OMG.
He's wearing.
Yeah. He's got the fucking shades back on and everything.
Oh my god, wrestling is so bitch.
We're so fucking stoked on it as well.
I can't believe how high up my shoulders are as well.
Do you want to know what it is? 20 years later, he finally fucking looks like Gangrel.
Minus the fangs.
All he needs to do is put a white fucking shirt on, and he's Gangrel. Carry a fucking chalice with fake ass blood in it.
Does that say drink the blood on his...
Oh, Jesus.
I really hope that like... Oh, and then he's going to play like...
On this day,
Alter Bridge.
I see clearly. That's definitely what has happened, isn't it?
Fire. Okay, I love it. I'm so suckered in.
But do you want to know what it is again though? It's because it's fucking Edge.
It's because when I was a kid, I loved him.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if Seth Rollins had come out, you'd be like, oh, that's so fucking bitch. Like he's trying to steal the shit from him.
Said Seth Rollins comes out looking like Jean Valjean. 24681 or whatever his fucking name is. Oh, he's looking fucking chunky, isn't he?
Chunked.
Wow.
I keep meaning to watch that TV show that he's in. You know that Viking show?
It's supposed to be really good. Duncan loves it.
It does seem like something Duncan would love. Because he's a fucking huge dork.
He is a huge dork.
I love you, man. After saying all those nice things about me last week, I do love you too, Duncan. Oh, our fucking best buddy Sam is fucking fucked.
Yeah.
Poor boy got a hernia.
Do you think he'll still be able to come on next week?
I hope so. Is that you announcing the fact that we're actually having guests on? Is that how fucking like off the cuff you're actually announcing we're having guests on?
This is just how we roll, okay? So next week we are going to have one half of Not So Casual Gamer.
Yeah.
On the podcast. This is how I do things. I'm on the fly, you know? It was in my head. It's out my head. And I don't even think of it again until next week.
You don't even need to think about it then either.
Nah,
You're just like,
we
oh,
just show up.
there's somebody else
Oh,
in the room.
Sam's in the room.
So he's, yeah, but
He's resting up.
Well, I mean, we could just go to him.
He's off his work. He'll be all right.
Just like, yo, you're in the house. We'll just come to you.
We'll come to you.
It's
We'll be
fine. Don't
okay.
fucking worry about it.
Anyway,
So
he's on
that's going to be our first guest coming on. And then we have some things in the pipeline that we're wanting to do. Some other people we're wanting to have on, but none of that has really been organised. So this is going to be like the tester for us to see how we do with a third party.
Yeah.
Because it's been us two for 24 episodes now.
24 episodes, you know?
So it's now bringing somebody else in the mix and see how we get on. So it's like doing it with somebody that's both our good pal.
We're just trying to
feel
share our
comfortable.
fame. We know that we're getting to the level now where we're starting to become recognised, and you know it gets a bit much. So what we want to do is we want to share the wealth. Basically, is what we want to do. We're trying to like pass it down, put our friends on a higher frequency. Also, you know, just these lesser podcasts. We're trying to build them up, make them more successful. So back, like, you know, like in a few years' time, I'm like, mind that time? You owe me. I want to be the reason for everyone else's success, but only so I can rub it in their faces.
You sociopath.
Anyway.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. And then we'll get to figure out how we would actually do it with somebody that will be our guinea pig. Sam straight up will be our guinea pig because we barely even know how to do this with the two of us. We then need to do it with a third.
We do need to do a third. Why do I have to ask questions? We're going to actually prepare for an episode.
With Sam? No.
We're going to have to prepare more than we do, which is just show
Oh, my
up.
wife's phoning me.
Oh.
Let's do it. On the air. Hello? Yeah.
You're on the podcast.
You're on the podcast.
Shut up.
You are. So we lied. Emma's actually the first guest.
I don't want to be on it. Delete it, right? Okay, I've been told I need to delete this, but
Delete some of it.
no, I haven't.
Stop talking dirty on the phone.
Oh my god. That's amazing. Right. Aye, I'll phone you back when I'm done. Right, bye-bye. So my kid was at her first, like, dance, singing, acting class that she wanted to go to.
You trying to get her famous so you can share her wealth. Cool, I like it.
Yeah, I'm just taking on your words of wisdom and putting it into my kid. So I was just getting an update on how she got on.
Nice, that's cute.
I'm definitely not fucking deleting that bit because she'll be so mad. But she
Yeah,
also
no, fuck
she
her.
also will never know because she's never fucking listened to the podcast, so she doesn't
Oh.
fucking know any better.
That's so funny that she was just like, don't want to be on it.
She's the most brass motherfucker alive, man.
Would you change it though?
I'm so sweaty. No,
That's
no,
kinda
no,
hot
no,
in here,
no.
isn't it?
Can I open the window?
I'll do it.
No, it's good. I'm close to the window.
Okay, you do it. I would do the top ones.
Yeah, I do both things.
Yeah.
And you push the button.
You ever seen a man?
I'm a professional fucking window opener.
Professional window opener.
I know what.
Wow. Okay. Okay. This is where we're at.
Hi. Just giving the dog a little tap. I need to get my shirt off as well. Oh my god, it's so fucking hot.
What
in
is
here.
happening?
Why? Why is it so hot?
Couple of studs on the sofa.
So hot. No, I wouldn't change anything. Jeez. We are the exact opposites of each other. And that's why it's so much fun, because I'm a fairly extroverted person.
She is not until she gets a drink another.
She is the exact fucking opposite, man. She is full fucking introvert. And it works. It works for both of us.
It does. It's the same with me and Shanna. I'm
Yeah.
like the introvert and she's the extrovert.
The introvert that has a podcast and talks about their feelings every week.
Yeah, but I do that with you, who I like. I don't just do this with anyone. But I couldn't do it with anyone else. It'd be weird. It'd be so weird.
That's a good thought, actually. I don't think there is anybody else that I would ever do this with.
No.
There's nobody else that I'm really close enough with that I would want to do it with. Like, I'm obviously close with other people. I'm not saying that you're the only close relationship
and
I
it's
have.
the same with music as well. Like, I don't think I could do it with anyone else that wasn't you. I tried to be in another band one time.
Did you?
Yeah, I went and played guitar and stuff, and I had a practice or two, and it's...
Hold up.
Aye.
I didn't know this.
Aye.
Who?
I was, Duncan was in the band, Paul Johnson, Callum Bain, Sam Matthias.
When was this?
Oh, man, it's fucking, like, 7 years ago.
Well, Callum Bain lived in Scotland at the
Aye,
time,
he was
clearly.
in Scotland, aye. It was a long time ago. A long time ago.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. You been fucking cheating on me, bro?
Yeah, we wanted to just have like a straight up hardcore band, I guess, and it
Yeah.
just it never worked.
Yeah, straight up hardcore sucks.
Sometimes it sucks, you know. Like we wanted just to sound like Alpha and Omega, you know. It was just like as Life Swallower came out, and like
I don't even know who that is.
you would actually like them.
Yeah?
Yeah, the album's sick. Life Swallower is so good.
I don't really listen to a lot of like straight up hardcore shit. Like I don't listen to like Terror. I've never listened to like who's the other big like hardcore bands. Like I've listened to like one or two Madball songs. Like it's just never really been a thing.
I remember you used to love like TUI, but everyone did.
I liked like the punkier side of hardcore. Like I loved Bane.
Yeah.
And I loved fucking Have Heart. Like all those like they were much more punk infused.
Yeah, the fast paced
Hardcore.
stuff was.
Yeah.
I always liked that more too. I thought that was more fun, but I do like stuff like Terror, and Terror was fast. You know, it was just a bit metally.
You know what I'm like though? It's like if somebody that I think is whack really likes a band, I'm gonna immediately think that band are whack.
I get that.
So if somebody that I think is whack is like fucking Terror, bro, I'm like, nah, Terror are gonna fucking suck. But it's such a fucking
All Terror need to do is just play Spit My Rage 8 times every single time they play, and I'll be happy. I'm gonna put that in a playlist next week. That's one of my picks already.
It's a proper shortcoming I have because something very recently happened. I can't remember who it was, but I listened to a band for the first time ever. And I hadn't listened to them before based on the fact that this one person that we know is fucking whack and absolutely love them. So I was like, yo, that band are gonna fucking suck.
They're gonna blow.
And then I listened to it and I was like, okay.
Okay.
My opinion on you hasn't changed. You're still fucking whack. But this band are sick.
What was the band?
I can't even remember.
Who
now.
was the person?
It'll be sitting on a playlist. Oh, I can't say that.
Aye,
That's
you can
shitty,
bleep
man. It was a no, I can't. No, I can't. 'Cause it was alright bleeping it before because we didn't have fucking video and shit.
Go on, be toxic.
No,
Aye,
no,
put a
I'm
hang on-
not toxic. Put a what?
Put a wee hang on your mouth.
Put a black thing on my mouth. Oh, did you see that I managed to get the fucking video on the
Yeah.
podcast last week? I was honestly like such a fucking dork that I am. I was so stoked that I managed to get that
You're
video
such
on
a
the pod.
tech wizard. Like, I'm actually so impressed by you.
I was loving every but the video that I had like extra bits in it compared to the video that was on Instagram.
Oh.
So I had to like cut it so it actually like made sense. I still watch that video every other day, just like this guy is completely fucking insane. I can't man, it's gonna bug me. I can't actually remember. The band might actually still be on my fucking
I hope so.
on my Spotify. Because I've probably listened to it recently, being like, yo.
Do you
No.
just make playlists all the time?
I have one playlist that I rotate. So I have this one playlist called 13 that if I want to listen to an entire album, I put the whole album on it. And then if I like it, I'll put it into like that. So I have like a playlist for every year
Right.
since like 2017 or 16.
Uh-huh.
I've just every album I've enjoyed enough to want to keep, I add it to the playlist.
Wow.
So I have like albums worth of playlists going back to like 2016 or 17 with just like my favorite albums from that year.
I like that. It's a different way of listening to music because I barely listen to music anymore, which kind of bums me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you listen to music in the shop all
I
day.
do, but it's not. But I also chat to people all day, so I miss
Yeah.
all the music.
You're not like
you know.
focusing on it.
And the music I put on in the shop is your playlists. And it's literally just something to fill the void, you know,
Yeah.
like whenever there's a moment where I'm not saying something. So usually I'll try and stick an album on that I want to listen to first thing in the morning.
Right,
Because
okay.
my morning client doesn't get much chat out of me, if I'm being honest. Um,
Like, yes,
like-
you are here, but I am not.
Yeah, so I'll stick something on, and I'll try and listen to it before everyone else gets here, because
Uh-huh.
I don't want them to have to deal with my shitty taste in music. And then it's just like something that I don't have to listen to, you know, like
Yeah.
And then like every now and then a song comes on and we're like, fucking sick. I put on like a Grand Theft Auto radio on Saturday.
Nice
It was, just,
one.
like, it was just all of the songs from Grand Theft Auto 5.
That's sick.
It was like 15 hours long though. I didn't remember there being that much music on it.
Well, you need to think about it. Like, every time, like, all the music that's on the game as you play it, if you're playing the story, there's more music on, like, the online version. So they're constantly adding stuff to it.
I think that's what's happened is they've just started, because a lot of it was really good, and then it got to like the Isla Santos like playlist
Yeah.
or like radio, and like it was just like all this like Latinx like hip hop and like
Yeah.
like pop music. I actually have one of the songs from Grand Theft Auto like saved in a playlist because I just loved it so much when I when I was
Do
playing.
you know who it
like-
was? I know exactly who it was. I can remember now. It was Power Trip.
What?
I love Power Trip now.
Yeah, you
But
do.
see, there was this one person that was like bummed the fuck out of them. Oh, you coming up? Let me move that.
Come on.
There was this one person that like bummed the absolute fuck out of them, and it bummed me out so much that I like refused to do it.
Hi.
And then eventually, bro, that sound is Takey's tail just battering fuck out of my
He's
chest.
so ignorant at times.
I
He just
love it,
does what
man.
he wants, you know.
So
What do you
yeah,
have- what do you have to say for yourself? Yeah. Ah, okay. Not a thing. Amazing. Oh, I'm glad you're here now. That's nice. I think he's more chilling here. Because also we tried to get him on a couple of weeks ago, but he just was not having it.
I think it was also because he didn't really have somewhere to sit. It's like he could have jumped up on your lap, but it can't be
Yeah.
very comfortable for him doing that, you know.
Yeah, he does it in the shop and stuff. He's the other reason I don't listen to music. Like,
Oh yeah, 'cause when
whenever
you're-
I'm on like the bus and stuff, I feel rude. Just in case he actually wants to say something to me and I miss it.
yeah,
I'm like, sorry, bud.
all of a sudden just like learns how to talk.
Yeah. Like,
You might
sorry.
miss out. Something I was actually kind of popped into my head today. Just while we're on music, something I was thinking about is: are there any of these bands or these albums that you don't think have the respect and the recognition that they deserve? So, for me to explain it a wee bit better, there's one album.
Dude.
So rude. There's one
So
album
rude.
by Under Oath that I absolutely adore. It's for sure like my favorite Under Oath album,
Mhm.
but it's almost forgotten about because it was like the one that they had without their drummer.
Oh, right, okay. Was it Disambiguation?
Yeah. So it's the one that they
Yeah.
did with Daniel Davidson. He was the drummer at the time.
But it rips.
It's one of the fucking best albums
It's
they've
like,
ever
that's
written.
one with like Paper Lungs and all that
Yeah.
stuff. That was wild.
But
That
they
album's so
they
good.
straight up like don't play it. They almost pretend like it doesn't
Aye.
exist. Like, there are a few albums that I have like that, but it's like they're not appreciated enough because of like the time they were at, but like musically,
Yeah.
they were like incredible.
Yeah. I think it's like albums you go back to.
Aha.
I can't think of any off the top of my head right now. In fact, one that I can think of is it's a Whitechapel album.
Oh, of course.
Is it The Age of Corruption? Is that what it's called?
Ah! Chapel, man. Fucking another band.
Because like they are whack, but this one album, oh my God,
Not the White Stripes.
I can't spell today. So a new era of corruption because it came out after This Is Exile. So obviously everyone was like, This Is Exile is the jam.
It's Pinnacle.
Yeah, but this album had like I think it's the song Reprogrammed to Hate.
Uh-huh.
It has like Chino Moreno and stuff.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like,
That's sick.
it's such
Is it-
a cool album. It's still like a a shitty death metal album, but like, it's good.
Just say it how
And
it is, man.
also, look at that artwork.
Oh
That
my God.
artwork is.
I've
awesome.
never understood like the death metal artwork stuff.
You don't have to. I think that's the joy of it,
'Cause it's just always like muscly or skinny people with like bags over their head.
Always. I don't get
Another one is the band Chiodos.
Yeah.
So all of their music to me whack.
Yeah.
I think it's really shitty. But they did one album that didn't have Craig Owens in it,
Oh.
and it's fucking incredible. But again, they don't give it the time of day because Craig Owens left. They recorded an album with I can't remember the guy's name. It was like Brendan something.
Pass.
Amazing. Only Chiodos album I'll ever listen to, and then Craig Owens went back into the band, so they just ignore it now.
It's kind of like Sealson as well, right? I think they had that album that didn't have Anthony Green on it. What's his name? Kobe something was the other singer. But they just don't. Again, they just don't play those songs.
It just gets completely ignored. It's
Yeah.
such a fucking shame.
Sealson. What was it?
'Cause, like,
that album?
So there is that album. There's
The album was
Distant-
just called Sealson,
oh, amazing.
which was their first album, but it's like they obviously brought out like these singles beforehand, you know. But Sealson, like that album was incredible, but because it's not Anthony Green singing on it, they don't do those songs anymore. But apparently there is a video somewhere of Anthony Green singing Voices, which is
Oh,
a screamer.
yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, somebody in my chair was talking about it the other day, and I was like, I love that band.
You need to go and find it.
Yeah, I actually found out that the guy is like childhood best friends with Jim Gray.
What, a guy that's like in your chair?
Yeah, he's been coming to me for a couple of like months now, and he was wearing like obviously I have to wear a mask. He was wearing like one of Jim's like designs on a mask. I was like,
Alright.
oh, we spoke about your mask before. He's like, oh yeah, it's a Jim Gray mask. I was like, that's unreal. Like Jim's one of my close mates. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, oh no fucking way. I went to school with him, and I was like,
As if,
what? And
man.
then I text Jim, and he was like, yeah, that's like my actual childhood best friend. How wild and
That's
small
fucking
is the world?
Crazy, man.
Absolutely insane. I love it. I love how small
yeah,
the world can be.
I love when that kind of shit happens, man.
But we were talking about obviously realizing who he was
Mhm.
and probably what he liked. Shitty 2000s metalcore, because that's just what we were talking about at the time. Like,
Yeah.
we were talking about Under Oath. We were talking about like again Sealson,
Yeah.
Survive, and like, all those bands.
Yeah.
Chiodos were the first band I ever saw live.
What?
They opened up the show for Atreyu.
You've told me this before.
Yeah, so they opened it up, and I had no idea who they were.
And it was definitely shit because it was Craig Owens doing it.
Yeah, it wasn't good. So it was them, a band called Three, who were from New York.
Right.
And I remember they had an acoustic guitar, and I was like, bro, where's the metal? And then 36 Crazy Fist played,
Yeah.
which was dope.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, Atreyu.
And then
which was
Atreyu got 2 songs in and the guitarist get knocked the fuck out.
Yep, and then they came back out and still played anyway.
Kept playing.
Amazing.
So good.
Loved it. Music used to be so good. Like music.
Nah, I'm a huge proponent for that music. Just like when music plays, you're just like, oh, is this music?
Is this a song?
I fucking like that. That's fucking sick.
I am excited at the prospect of maybe going to a gig at some point. Although we were out last night, we went out for dinner,
Uh-huh.
and then we went for a couple of drinks afterwards, and everywhere we went was so busy. I was having like a mild freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think that would be a thing.
Yeah, because you've been like working.
And also been out previously in
Mhm.
the last couple of weeks. So I was like, obviously I'm fine. Like, surely I'm okay.
Yeah.
But no, I was just feeling a bit rumbled.
I think, well, I mean, a lot's been happening in the past week, and I think we've all been quite tense
Yeah.
just from shit that's been going down. So I think it's probably just like that has been. I know that's been weighing on you a lot in the past week and a half. So it's maybe just manifested into like just
Your
this
anxiety for
this
nothing.
little ball of anxiety of
Yeah.
almost of like it's just general nothing anxiety. You're
Aye.
not feeling anxious about a certain something. You're just riddled with it that everything will be slightly affected by it.
Yeah, everything will just be up a little.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Like it'll be okay. And hopefully all these bands come back and play their albums that are underrated. Just because that'd be a good time. You know, it would be a good time.
There was another one that popped in my head when I was thinking about it the other day, and I can't remember what it was, but those are the two that really stick out. It's like it's such a fucking shame because the two of them are amazing.
An album that really upsets me is Wanderlust by Every Time I Die.
Yeah,
It's
not Wanderlust.
Oh, New Junk Aesthetics.
That's the
Sorry.
one. Has Wanderlust on it.
Has Wanderlust on it. It bums me out, and I love it so much. Because the songs are all great. They still play
Amazing.
songs off of that album.
Yeah,
But it's an album they just don't care about.
Yeah.
So they just don't it's almost like they rattle through the songs, you know. And like I remember watching an interview with Keith Buckley where he was like, "It's fine that you guys like those songs. Like, it's fine that you feel something from those songs.
Yeah.
It's just at the time we had to do them." And that kind of bums me out because it's pretty fucking perfect as albums
it's
go.
such a good fucking album. It's
Came out on my birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it came out on my birthday. So
It's
That's
not.
kinda
It's
cool.
not an album that you skip anything on.
no,
Like you can
absolutely
turn
not.
it on and leave it on until it's finished, and then just
Yeah.
let it play again.
And I think it's just the beginning, like Roman Holiday. Obviously, it's got all that weird feedback. And
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's nothing, but I'm in. You know, like it's just like you have. That is no interesting at all, but I'm ready to play.
Yeah. What are you doing, little beautiful tyke?
Yeah.
We have our only tickets we have for a show is Every Time I Die.
Wow.
We're going to see Every Time I Die, and the Bronx play.
Jesus, Peace playing that as well.
Yes,
And the Galvanizers.
that's a band.
That's a band.
I think I've listened to them once. So that's the only one we have tickets for.
I haven't got tickets for it, but I'll be there.
Oh man! As soon as the tickets went online, I was like, I need to go to that show. I've never seen the Bronx before.
Me neither. Oh no, I have. I've seen them one time.
Yeah?
I saw them. Oh, I think it was a Fireball tour. It was
Fireball? Is that not a fucking Pitbull song? We talking about Pitbull again?
Probably Pitbull again.
Fireball.
No, Fireball, like
Dun,
the
dun,
shitty
dun.
whiskey.
Oh
Yeah,
right,
you know,
right.
the thing that made it. That guy. Sorry, a man just walked by my window drinking like a big massive bottle of that cold coffee shit, but he had a cigarette in his hand at the same time, and it just looked like the cigarette went straight up his nose. I was like, what? No, yeah, it was Face to Face. The Aquabats, I want to say.
Aquabats?
Maybe this is a different.
Cancer bats?
No, the Aquabats,
The Aquabats?
as in the ska band. It
Oh,
might not
I thought you were just making up the name of a band. That's an actual band that exists.
Aye, the one Travis Barker used to be in. It's like a ska band. Martian girl from planet Z, will you marry
You
me?
could sing any
Oh,
fucking
oh,
ska
oh,
band.
oh.
Any ska song you could sing, and I would
Ba-
believe you that's
Da,
a
da,
band.
da, da.
Ska is
Na,
total
na,
fucking
da, 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 na, na,
bullshit.
na, na. I love ska.
Oh, of course you
So
do.
shite. It's just not real music. But you just put it on, you're like, aye. Face to Face played for sure. The Bronx and Flogging Molly.
Ah,
I know. I could have definitely not watched that.
I loved Flogging Molly when I was like 14.
Ah,
They had like that one song that was fire, and then I just like revolved my personality around
What
that
was
for a
that song?
summer. I can't fucking remember.
exactly. Fuck that
Let's
band.
find it.
Is
It
that not Dropkick Murphys?
might be.
Is that not Shipping Up to Boston?
They're all the same. They're all the same. Fuck.
They are truly all the same.
Drunken Lullabies.
They did like the Fields of Athen Rye and all that as well when I was watching, so I was just like, I am done.
Fucking. If I could throw my phone, I would, but I need it.
We do need them. But no, the Bronx are sick. They're like the most punk rock band of all time.
Yes. This is the fact, and they have the fucking ex drummer from Queens of the Stone Age in the band,
Yeah.
Joey Castillo.
Yeah.
Played with Trash Talk as well.
Mm-hmm.
The two times that I've seen Trash Talk in the past couple of years, whenever the fuck they played here, so they played in audio years ago now, and we went to London to see them. Me and Emma went to see them in London, and both times I was so fucking stoked at the idea of seeing Joey Castillo play live, and both times it was a session. The first time it was a guy, I don't know who it was, and the second time it was Joe Longobardi
From
from Defeater that played. So that was sick because he's a fucking incredible drummer.
He is. He's a great drummer.
So it was like, that was so much fun because in Defeater he's so like technical and like genius when it comes to like writing stuff, and then he was showing up to a trash talk show and just ripping.
It's the same when he plays with the Amity Affliction as well, you know.
I didn't know he played with Amity Affliction.
Yeah, he's like their full-time drummer.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah. So he just heads over to Australia and does a bit of practice, and then
That's awesome.
they tour.
Did he just fart?
No, it's his
So,
Billy upstairs.
Joey
Like he farts, I think he just walks. Although Billy could probably rip a good toot, you know. Like, for sure.
That's so dumb. Joey Castillo, I know you watch this podcast. Please come when
Please
you...
come. Just come.
Please come. Inside of me. But when the Bronx are coming here, come with them.
That's not gonna
all
happen.
together. I'm getting the playlist up, sorry. I'm
I knew you were.
distracted.
I knew you were. Anyway, it's time for our favourite segment every week.
Oh, it's just the fact that we've already done this. We've done this whole segment, right? I also did this last time. I really need to pee.
How?
So I'm just drinking a cup of coffee and a glass of water.
It's on you. Baby bladder. Okay.
Your bathroom smells so nice.
That's because I clean it.
Well,
I freak out about it. I freak out about everything smelling. Because when we moved into this house, I think it was empty for a little while, so it had a funk.
right,
you know?
okay.
So I'm just like, I can smell something. And I just
Constantly.
like, instantly, I'm like, light the candles. Get the
You
reed
also
diffuser.
have a dog.
But it's
If
not,
shit is going to smell, it's fine.
it's not
Shit
him.
smells.
Yeah, I know, but it's not him. That's what I mean. Like, it's
I
not him.
can't.
It's a smell that I know, and I just like I can't do it.
Yeah.
And it's not here anymore because we live here, and it's our smells that are here now.
I live here.
Yeah, you know, so it's not like a smell. Like I think it smells nice in here.
Yeah, you don't really have like a homey smell. It's just like neutral, natural. But
Yeah,
I don't know, like it might just be like the reed diffuser or something.
it smells like black opium. It's supposed to be like the perfume.
Is that a perfume?
Aye, YSL.
YSL.
You
Is
sell
it not ASL?
No, you sell wrong.
Sex location. ASL.
Anyway, so on the playlist this week,
You don't even have it up. You're looking at your fucking coupon.
I've not put a coupon on. I'm about to put one on.
This motherfucker's like, right, let's move on to the thing that I don't even have prepared.
Look, I'm just trying to win some cash money.
You actually putting a coupon on right now.
Aye,
Fucking believable.
we've done this bit. Hurry up.
We haven't. We did it last week and then I broke it. Right, am I doing mine then you do yours?
Yeah,
Right.
tell me about it. Why did you put those songs on?
I don't know. Well, the first one is the new Every Time I Die song, so it's just to go back to Every Time I Die that we've spoken about twice already.
Twice
in the
already.
podcast. They brought their new song out, and I remember saying this, that I said the same thing last week, or whenever we recorded the last episode
Mm-hmm.
that broke. I still get so fucking stoked when they
Yeah.
bring new stuff out,
Because
even though we've been listening to them for 15 years.
So
or at least
long.
I have.
Yeah. I think I was around about the same. I
Yeah.
think that, the first one I heard was
Big Dirty.
Gutter Phenomenon.
Right, oh, Gutter Phenomenon, so it was.
Yeah. Start. Baby.
Fucking Guitar Hero, bro.
Yeah, guitar. It wasn't Guitar Hero I heard it on. I think it was just on Kerrang.
Yeah. It was my brother,
Back how
actually.
that was when you like found out like all music.
Oh, I remember those days.
Those were the days.
Like, first time I ever heard Fall Out Boy, even though I still think they're fucking whack. First time I ever heard, like, Slipknot.
that does bum me out that you don't like them.
Fall Out Boy are fucking trash.
I think they are though.
Trash.
You're trash.
First time at Killswitch Engage.
Yeah.
The first time I ever heard Killswitch Engage,
Tell me.
a Resident Evil film.
Wow.
So they had End of Heartache in the credits of a Resident Evil film. And I was like, yo, your buzzer's going. Taiki boy, coming up. That's alright, I'll just do it myself. I don't need him. Don't need this anymore. Don't even need him. Just do it all myself. I think he's getting a delivery. Oh, I'm excited. What did he get? What'd you get? What'd you get?
Shannon got something.
Ah, I was kind of hoping you'd ordered in food.
I think it's my birthday present.
Your birthday's not for another month.
She's very prepared.
That's over prepared.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't talk shit. We've already bought Luna's first Christmas present.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my God. What are you buying her? September? Like, you got it a month in advance.
Yeah.
So many more months in advance.
So many more than that. I can't say it because there has been the odd times we have found her listening to this podcast
That's
because she
terrifying.
has access to her Spotify.
That's
So I don't want to say it
terrifying.
in case she does and then she hears what I've got her. Even though I've told her fucking not to. Luna, if you're listening to this, turn it off. Turn it off. Why is Samoa Joe in NXT? What the fuck is going... Is that Baron Corbin? Oh no, it's Killer Cross. Never mind. What is happening? I thought Samoa Joe had left.
He did, but then Big Pablo was like, here.
Who the fuck is Pablo?
Big Paul. Big Paul was like, here, you're
They'll
too
use him so much better in NXT.
Yeah, so he came in as like the enforcer.
Nice.
Yeah, like Big Billy Regal's enforcer, and he was like, he's not allowed to touch anyone unless provoked. And then he got provoked, obviously,
Because it's Samoa Joe.
because it's Samoa.
I used to watch TNA
Yeah,
back
I
in the
watched
day
it when he was on.
when it was like Samoa Joe, AJ Styles,
Mm-hmm.
Kurt Angle,
Mm-hmm.
Booker T,
Sting was on it at that
Sting. What was Kurt Angle had like his faction? I can't remember what it was called
Oh,
now.
the
Main
Main
Event
Event
Mafia.
Mafia.
Oh, that storyline was fucking fire.
Yeah, it was good.
It was so good. And then you had like the X division. Remember, it was like the cruiserweight division, but they called it
Yeah,
the X
X
division.
division, which
And it
was
had
cool.
like Suicide in it. It had fucking.
Suicide was just TJP though, wasn't he? TJ Perkins. I hate him.
It was TJ Perkins and another guy. There was two guys that
Fucking
played them.
hate him.
I can't remember the other one. I can't remember what he was called.
Me neither.
And you had Christopher Daniels,
Yep.
who was in the X division. And then there was the tag team that was like, they were from like Chicago or something.
And then you had Eric. What's his face?
Eric Young.
Yeah,
He was dope.
sick and TNA, and then went anywhere else. It was garbage.
TNA just at that time just worked. Like
Did-
they just had a formula that worked.
Yeah.
And then all the talent left. Like Kurt Angle got too old to do it.
MVP was in TNA.
He was? Yeah.
He was. He was in TNA for a bit.
I'm sure Bobby Lashley was in it for a bit.
Man, likely. Aye.
That's your phone.
That's mad.
Right. You can just do yours because I am so bad at just fucking keeping on track.
Did you talk about all of them?
I talked about every time I die. I'll go back to mine. You do yours.
Well, I was on a real indie rock kick this week.
Yeah.
Which all spawned from Superstate, the new Graham Coxon project thing.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was incredible. It reminded me of Arcade Fire. It was really cool. And then I just listened to Arcade Fire loads. And then like most of the songs came from that. So I've got like Roisin Murphy, Murphy's Law, just a great song.
Yeah, so good.
That Yoga Town song by Superstate. I got Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots Part 1 by The Flaming Lips.
I love the Flaming Lips, but I hate that name.
What's the name of the album in it?
I still hate it. It's like Robot with Human Hair and all that shit from Dance Gavin
Yeah.
Dance. I hate it.
And then I got The Suburbs by Arcade Fire, just because I'm a cool dad.
They're so boring though.
They're not.
I've
That's
tried
sick.
so hard. I really
Also,
have. Is that Goldberg's boy?
That's Goldberg's topless son. He's still only 15.
That's creepo.
It's weird.
That's
He
really
looks
creepy.
like the... He looks like the guy that was in Smallville.
Tom.
Whatever his name is, yes.
Tom.
I will agree with whatever you say right now.
Selleck.
Yes, that's him, Tom Selleck.
Tom Welling.
Yeah,
Welling.
he looks like him. It's mad.
Tom Welling is handsome as shit.
Yeah,
You seen him recently?
No.
Just jacked.
obviously.
He's so fucking handsome.
He was Superman.
And he just seems like such a fucking lovely guy.
Yeah, I bet
You know
he
the
is.
guy that played Lex Luthor in Smallville? Michael Rosenbaum?
Uh-huh.
He has a podcast.
Ah.
Can't remember what it's
I
called.
remember his episode of Cribs was mad.
He had an episode of Cribs. Do you know that Cribs is coming back?
Shut up.
They're bringing it back. And it's just going to be full of trap artists. So it's going to be fucking awful. Look at my fucking Swarovski crystal Bugatti that I have here.
Fucking 6ix9ine just being a gimp.
Oh my god. I will fucking hate it.
Aye.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, I just like looking at people's sissies. I've been thinking about just like booking like flat viewings just to go have a look.
We went for one last week, actually.
Oh, really?
That was awful.
I just want to look at people's houses.
Well, this one was empty, so it was shite.
Rubbish.
Well, yours, yeah, very indie rock. I actually text you about the Yoga Town one because when you put songs in, I do go and listen to them.
Even though you say you don't.
And then the Yoga Town one, I was listening to it and I was just like, I text you being like, do you listen to Portugal the Man? If you don't, you should now because that song has a very Portugal the Man vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And you said,
I have had Portugal the Man stuck in my head for no good reason since I woke up.
no, you literally wrote, get out of my head.
Yep. Get out of my head.
Mine were Every Time I Die, as I said. The next one is a song called Hold the Bow by Woolworm. I don't know anything other than this song by this band. So I have like a playlist that I found that has like really cool songs on it, and this just happened to be one, and I was like, this is dope. I really
It is
like this
good.
song.
I enjoyed that song.
Then I have Spiritual Cramp, I Feel Bad Being Me, which is a American band from somewhere.
Funky.
It's so good. I haven't stopped listening to that album. So it's like
real funky.
the singer from the band Spice, who's also the guy from Ceremony, he had Spice is playing with Spiritual Cramp at some point in LA. So I was like, I mean, I like Spice, so I'll go and listen to Spiritual Cramp. Like, I might like that as well. And I was just like, this is fucking awesome. It's like they obviously have influences from like the Jam.
Yeah, there
and
was
like,
big time Jam influences in there.
But then they also obviously are rooted in like hardcore punk type stuff. Because I think one of the guys in it's actually from Self Defense family.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's I love that album. I go back to it all the time. Then I have Sunset by Lonnie Liston Smith and the Cosmic Echoes. Just such a mouthful.
It is.
That's a jam. That's just
It's nice.
bump it up and just sink into your couch type vibe. And then I've got a song by the band Shame, Dust on Trial. Shame are cool. Like, I quite like them. But that song in particular is like fucking weird. It's just creepy.
Yeah.
It just has like the fucking strangest vibe to it. And but then nothing else by them sounds like it. That's just really fucking weird, and everything else you listen to is like a softer version of Idols.
I do like it when they like throw you off.
Yeah,
like
and
when bands like sneak in a song and you're just like, whoa.
That's not even snuck in. That's the first song on their album.
Okay, so
and then the rest of it is just like,
blindside you.
Okay. Where the fuck
hilarious.
did that come from?
Oh, I love it.
It's sick. It's so good. I've crashed, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
I've
coffee's
had
hit me good.
so much coffee.
Coffee hit me good, which is good because you're getting out of my house now. So back. We will be back next week.
We will have a third person, hopefully.
Potentially, if he makes it through the day.
If he is fit and healthy, then we will have a third person next week. So
yeah, he'll be sick.
We'll wait and see. Anyway.
Well, thanks for listening. Bye. Love you.
Love you too, man. Oh, it's over there.